The following program is brought to you by Pizza Productions.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm your glorious host, Kevin Porter. What's up, guys? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have made like a Rainmaker comment or something. Maybe I make it rain. Maybe Kevin Porter makes it rain upon his kingdom. Oh, shit, dude. What a fucking night of professional wrestling was last night, dude. I know we're coming a little bit later than I had anticipated here. We're releasing our G1 Supercard post-show just a little bit later. I fully intended to complete the whole show last night, dude, but that was a 4.5 hour fucking show. We think WrestleMania is going to be fucking bad, and it probably will be fucking way worse than 4.5 hours, but damn, dude, that was dude, I got like probably about 2.5 hours, and I got to the fucking the Intercontinental Championship last night with Kota Ibushi and Naito. But right before that match started, I just me and Jessica, we just had to go get some dinner. So we went and had a beer. Got some really good fish and chips. Dude, fucking so good, dude. So good. That Mac and Jack. It was the first first beer I've had in like 2 fucking years. So glad they had Mac and Jack at the restaurant that we went to, because that's like my favorite fucking beer. And it was so good. It was so good. I only had one. Just had one. It was delicious. So, yeah, so I came home last night, and I tried starting to watch the show again, but dude, my internet connection inside, like I didn't have my good phone that I was using normally to I guess it's my burner phone for wrestling is more or less what it is. I was just really tired, dude. By the end of it, dude, last night I was just really fucking tired. So I did watch I was able to finish the Kota Ibushi Naito Intercontinental Championship match. And then from there, I was like, all right, I'll just catch the highlights for the main events, which I don't know if I should have watched them all straight through, man. I mean, that was a good hour it showed left, an hour and a half left on the time code. When I stopped watching last night, but I was like, I'll wake up early. But then I was like, fuck, dude, I got a lot of shit I gotta get done today. So it's like, all right, guys, we'll watch the YouTube highlights, and then we'll record a podcast, and we'll just kind of give our, brief thoughts really quickly in regards to, the show that was last night, dude. And first off, before we even get into New Japan, dude, as I was watching the Flip Gordon, Lifeblood, Bully Ray, Shane Taylor, Silas Young match, I was scrolling through Twitter, and holy shit, what the fuck happened with Bret Hart last night at the Hall of Fame ceremony? It's like the one year I don't watch live is when something crazy fucking goes down. I saw a little bit of a little picture. They showed that there was some guy that had interrupted Seth Rollins' entrance back like a couple years ago when he was the WWE champion, and also the United States champion. So right after SummerSlam, I guess, is that 2015? I guess that would have been 2015. But they showed some dreadlock guy in the picture, like just walking down the entrance or some shit with him. And Seth Rollins had this confused fucking look on his face, and I'm pretty sure it's the same guy, dude. But like, dude, holy shit! So like, I missed the whole fucking spot with Enzo Amore and fucking Big Cass showing up, dude. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to Ring of Honor. I was going through all the fan videos and seeing exactly what had happened with the Bret Hart spot getting attacked last night. And dude, holy shit, that guy got fucked up, dude. Like, rightfully so, dude. But you just see Davey Boy Smith taking shots in there. You saw Shane McMahon was like the first guy up, dude. I love professional. That's like, you think about Ronda Rousey, making those comments about wrestling not being real, and then shit like this goes down. Fucking Travis Brown was in that shit, dude. Travis Brown was in there throwing haymakers. I mean, that guy's a UFC fucking straight up UFC heavyweight, dude. Like, holy crap, dude. It was just like, oh, man. It was just like, whoa, what's going on tonight? And then later on in the evening, I see something about, Enzo Amore and freaking Big Cass showing up on Ring of Honor television. And it's just like, what is going on tonight? What is going on this Saturday evening for professional wrestling, dude? Where just random people are just jumping out of the crowd and starting fights with these wrestlers, dude. Albeit, I'm pretty sure the Enzo Amore and Big Cass thing was planned in there in Ring of Honor now, guys. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. I know we saw a couple debuts tonight. on the G1 Supercard. So, with my thoughts on Bret Hart being said, let's just go ahead and run down the card really quick. Just kind of give you guys all caught up in case you guys did not see the show last night. So we kicked off. I did watch the pre-show, which is a 30-man Honor Rumble for a future Ring of Honor World Championship match. This was without having a list of the competitor. Actually, I do have a list right in front of me. So entrant number 1 was Kenny King. He was the eventual winner here, but we saw Minoru Suzuki, Cheeseburger, Beer City Bruiser, Sho, Shingo Takagi, Bushi, Yo, Ali, Rhett Titus, LSG, Taguchi, Will Ferreira, Chase Owens, Rocky Romero, Brian Malonis, Bad Luck Fale, Jonathan Gresham, Tracy Williams, Yoshi Hashi, PJ Black, Jushin Thunder Liker, which I think he was like kind of the feel-good thought that he was going to pull off the win here, considering this is his retirement year. We saw TK O'Ryan, Vinny Margiselia, which, dude, the Kingdom had a big night tonight. Delirious, Tomohiro Ishii, Colt Cabana, Hiroki Goto, Haku, and the final entrant, the fucking Great Muta, dude. Like, that was like the feel-good moment, honestly, of like the Battle Royal, dude, was seeing the Great Muta come out, dude. The crowd legitimately popped so hard for the Great Muta showing up, dude. And dude, for however old he is, man, like, he, dude, can still freaking bring it, man. Let me actually look up really quick how old he is. He is 50. Oh, he's only 56. He actually looked a lot older than that. But I mean, at the same time, like, it's still pretty old to be in the ring and whatnot. But it came down to the Great Muta. We thought came down to the Great Muta and Jushin Thunder Liger. So we thought, okay, the winner here, these two legend New Japan legends are going to go at it, and the winner will get the Ring of Honor World Title shot. Which is like, dude, Great Muta getting a Ring of Honor World Title shot, that would have been awesome, dude. I was going for Great Muta, dude. And then all of a sudden, you see Kenny King make his entrance back into the match, and he dumps both Liger and Muta. He was never officially eliminated, which at one point I was looking in the ring because I knew he was, I like Kenny King. Kenny King is one of my favorite acts in Ring of Honor. And he just dumps him out, and he was the number 1 entrant. So he goes from first to last, and he is your Honor Rumble excuse me. He's your Honor Rumble winner, and he will be receiving a future title shot to be determined when that happens. So, yeah, it was a pretty fun Rumble, dude. The crowd was still filling in. You got to see the set for the first time in Madison Square Garden, which I was really interested in if they were going to use that short tunnel or if they were going to have like a longer set entrance, which they did. They didn't use the short tunnel as I thought maybe they could. It was still really fun to watch, dude. It was a really fun way to kick off. Not necessarily the whole show, but, kick off with the pre-show. The actual show kicked off once we got to the main portion of the show here. We saw Jeff Cobb defeat Will Ospreay to win the Never Openweight Championship. So now he's a dual title holder. Jeff Cobb is now your Ring of Honor TV champion and Never Openweight champion here. So now he's officially... Well, he has been working with New Japan, but now he's a title holder in New Japan Professional Wrestling. So this match went 12 minutes and 52 seconds. I thought this was a great fucking opener, dude. I like Jeff Cobb. I really like Will Ospreay, dude. I think Will Ospreay, like, I'm not saying, like, I want to see him in the WWE, dude, but, like, I want to see that match with him and Ricochet, like they had in New Japan here a couple years ago. I want to see that match in WWE on WrestleMania or a big stage. I want to see that. I want to see that match. I want to see it somewhere, dude. I definitely want to see that in the WWE at some point. Then we moved on to Roosh taking on Dalton Castle. This match did not go very long. This match went 15 official seconds here. So Roosh is on the climb here in Ring of Honor, guys. Ring of Honor is putting the bull behind fucking Roosh, dude. I'm starting to like really grow on this guy. Seen him minimally on Ring of Honor TV since his debut. Then also seen him, variously on the pay-per-views and whatnot, specifically the 17th anniversary last month. He's still undefeated, guys. He's still undefeated. Dalton Castle, after the match, basically turned heel on the boys and just beat the crap out of him, which is what he needs. He needs to go heel. He needs to drop the whole boys gimmick. I mean, like, I mean, it's funny, I guess, but how long has he been doing it for? I mean, it's kind of gotten stale, I'd say, in my opinion. But yeah, I think this is what needed to happen. This is definitely what needed to happen there. Roosh because I don't think anybody was really looking forward to this match, because it's like Dalton Castle, like, he has lost a step, like we talked about on the pre-show, or on our preview of this this card here. He had lost a step. So him going down in 15 seconds, I definitely don't have anything bad to say about that. I think Roosh is a future Ring of Honor World Champion. I think he's going to continue to ascend. I'd love to see him and Jeff Cobb. I think that would be a natural fit for him to go after that TV championship down the road. So we next saw Kelly Klein defeat Mayu Iwatani for the Women of Honor World Champion. So now Kelly Klein is a two-time Women of Honor World Champion. This match went 10 minutes and 38 seconds. It was a good match. It's a good match. I know a lot of people were kind of down on their 17th anniversary show, but I like Kelly Klein. I gave him the benefit of the doubt at that show, and I like this match too. So seeing Kelly Klein win on the grandest stage of them all in Madison Square Garden, it was pretty fucking sweet, dude. She definitely deserved it. After the match there, we did see Angelina Love and Velvet Sky make their debut in Ring of Honor here. They're teasing that they were going to invite Kelly Klein to join up with them, which they weren't, which I don't have the name in front of me right now. Let me see here. Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, ROH. Let's go ahead and let's pull that up here. So yeah, they come out, they tease that they're going to invite Kelly Klein, and they had, I'm trying to remember the chick's name, because you see her on commentary, you don't really see her. Oh, Mandy Leon. She was on commentary during the actual show itself, and or the match itself, I should say. They kind of had a rotating crew of people on commentary tonight, which was good. I thought the commentary was really good tonight here. So yeah, Velvet Sky, Angelina Love, they both came down, stared down the new champion. Mandy Lone seemingly was coming to the aid of Kelly Klein, but then afterwards, they pummeled down Kelly Klein and thus created a new stable named The Allure, which they had the anarchy symbol was their little their major A for The Allure, which I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool to see that, Ring of Honor is willing to pay money and they're bringing people in. Obviously, this next match, seeing what happened there, which was Flip Gordon Lifeblood, which was originally, it was supposed to be Juice Robinson taking on Bully Ray, but they showed earlier in the evening that Juice Robinson had been attacked, which obviously was Bully Ray. So Bully Ray comes out, then this prompts Flip Gordon to come out, dude, looking like $1 million, dude. This guy looks like he's been training hard for this Madison Square Garden show. So he's with the report they had a couple weeks ago saying that he'd re-hurt himself and that he was out again. Apparently that was just a ploy just to fucking throw us off, which I mean, I think a lot of people were kind of like, really, Flip Gordon, didn't we just conclude this at the show back in December or whatever? But it was, I didn't mind seeing Flip Gordon come out here. So initially then Shane Taylor and Silas Young come out, which is good. I'm glad to see Shane Taylor and Silas Young make it onto this card here because, dude, I mean, they didn't have anything. They weren't in the Battle Royal. I mean, and these two deserve it. I mean, Silas Young, I'm a big fan. Shane Taylor, I'm coming around on that guy. I think they're both valuable assets to Ring of Honor in 2019. But okay, so Flip Gordon's getting the crap beat out of him. This prompted Lifeblood, Mark Haskins, and Juice Robinson. Both these guys are pretty fucking dope wrestlers, dude. I like Lifeblood. So they made it a 6-man New York City street fight. So again, at some point, I haven't gone back and actually watched the video of this. This match went 15 minutes and 1 second. Even though I was watching it on TV, like I said, I was paying more attention to my phone at this point here, which is, fucking Kevin Porter. You do a podcast covering wrestling. The least you could do is pay attention to a whole 4.5 hour show, man, without getting on your phone. But nonetheless, here, this is where Big Cass and Enzo Amore made their entrances for the evening and got into a pretty big fight, apparently, which I'm going to go back and find it. But again, I don't know what their names are in Ring of Honor, but I'm glad to see it, dude. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like Big Cass or Enzo Amore, but I'm interested to see where this goes here in Ring of Honor. Who knows how long they're going to be around? They may not be around that long, but it's definitely I don't know. It's interesting. Again, we're seeing debuts on the big stage, and dude, I'm ready for it, dude. I'm totally ready for this. So in a 3-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, this is kind of where the card really kind of took off, in my opinion. I mean, the Jeff Cobb Will Ospreay match was really good, And up until this point here though, I want to. I mean, the match went 8 minutes and 54 seconds, so I don't want to say it was a match of the night or anything, but damn, dude, Dragon Lee defeated Taiji Ishimori and Bandito to capture the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. I was kind of hoping Ishimori would retain the Junior Heavyweight Championship here, but seeing Dragon Lee take it, dude, these guys worked their asses off for that 8 minutes 54 seconds that they had out there. Kind of wish they would have gone longer, but nonetheless here, I'm not going to complain about it. Dragon Lee will apparently they have the Junior Heavyweight Championship tournament next, or I don't know if it's the tournament, but the best of the Junior Heavyweight is next month for New Japan. So, maybe we'll cover it. I don't know. I'd like to start covering more New Japan, dude, but it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, for the fact that their shows air live, like, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning our time, or like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning, West Coast time. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, but I mean, on a weekday when I have work and shit, and it's just like the next day, typically I just don't have a lot of time for wrestling, dude. I mean, I do. We make time for professional wrestling, but even then, with what we were watching now, it's like, dude, it's kind of a fucking loaded plate, dude. Just with Raw, SmackDown, and NXT every week, and the occasional Ring of Honor, dude. So it is hit and miss kind of sometimes in regards to what we can watch and what we can get away with watching sometimes. But nonetheless, dude, this was definitely such a great match, dude. These guys worked their asses off, and congratulations to fucking Dragon Lee capturing the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship for the very first time. All right, guys, so we saw a winners-take-all four-way tag team match for both the IWGP Tag Team Championship and the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Now, this match did not go that long either. They only gave it 9 minutes and 45 seconds. But nonetheless, here we see Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa. They captured the Ring of Honor Championship, along also with retaining the IWGP Tag Team Championship here, guys, defeating PCO, Brody King, Evil and Sonata, and the Briscoes. So this means Gorillas of Destiny are coming to Ring of Honor, I suppose, right? That's cool, dude. I'm totally down. I mean, now you got Enzo and Cass in Ring of Honor. You got a freaking Gorillas of Destiny in Ring of Honor. This is a pretty, what you expect for a four-way tag team match here. This is pretty much what you would have expected for this type of match here, and I am glad that Gorillas of Destiny did pull off the win here. Dude, okay, so a singles match for the British Heavyweight Championship. This was a really good fucking match here. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated and retained his British Heavyweight Championship against Tanahashi. 15 minutes and 14 seconds here. Zack Sabre Jr. is fucking money, dude. He's got Takamichi Noku as his manager. I mean, come on, dude. How much better does it get than having Takamichi Noku as your fucking manager, dude? Come on, guys. This, much kind of like the, this kind of felt like a lot like the Walter Pete Dunne match. Maybe I'm overstating that. I don't know. But sorry guys, it's like early in the morning, dude. I'm not used to podcasting this early. So it's like sitting here talking, it's like getting all the crap out of my throat, I guess. I don't know. It's not like I smoke cigarettes or anything. So it's like, what's up, man? But it's kind of like the Pete Dunne, Walter match the night before at NXT TakeOver. Zack Sabre Jr., obviously the British Heavyweight Champion, so he wrestles a British Strong Style style. This was a good match. Got nothing bad to say about this. I'm glad Zack Sabre Jr. Retained. I was really hoping that he would, so this just elevates him that much more, right, by getting a clean win over, or actually a submission win over Tanahashi. He fucking tapped him out and shit, dude. And definitely my favorite match of the evening, minus not, because again, I only saw the highlights for the two main events, so I can't really comment too much. But based on the highlights, that three-way ladder match was awesome, and the IWGP Heavyweight Championship looked pretty fucking good too. But Kota Ibushi winning the IWGP Intercontinental Championship at 20 minutes and 53 seconds against Tetsu Naito was amazing, dude. I'm so happy for Kota Ibushi, dude. I was a big fucking fan of him and Kenny Omega, dude. The Golden Lovers. Fucking so happy for Kota, dude, winning the Intercontinental Championship for the very first time, which they said that his idol within, him rising the ranks of New Japan Pro Wrestling was fucking Nakamura. So him winning the Intercontinental Championship just cements his legacy that much more. And, next step, dude, that IWGP Heavyweight Championship, I want to see it, dude. Kota Ibushi, I hope he wins the G1 tournament this year, dude. I hope he does and goes and challenges at Wrestle Kingdom 2020. For the IWGP Intercontinental or Heavyweight Championship, I should say. So that was such a great match. I would definitely recommend going out of your way for that. And I would recommend seeing these top 3 matches, dude. Because, again, I kind of want to go back and watch all 3 of them all the way through. But, again, just time limits, man. I ran out of time today, guys. I ran out of motherfucking time. But in a 3-way ladder match for the Ring of Honor World Championship, we saw Matt Taven crown the winning his very first Ring of Honor World Championship, defeating Jay Lethal and Marty Scurll. This match went 29 minutes and 35 seconds. And again, just going through a 2-minute highlight video on YouTube, dude. These guys fucking worked their asses off, dude. They fucking pummeled each other. They were landing on ladders. Shit was breaking. People were going through tables. I really thought Marty Scurll would win this. I really thought this was his night. But, you know, when you kind of watch the package, because I did, because after the Kota Ibushi Tetsuya Naito, I did watch the promo video going into the World Heavyweight Championship match for Ring of Honor. And it kind of did seem that they did put a lot of emphasis on Matt Taven compared to the other two. So it kind of like, just based on that, you kind of felt like, okay, maybe Taven wins it, which I was kind of hoping Taven would. Like, I'm really happy that he can finally, after all the whole, you know, he's legitimate world champion and all that whole fake belt shit, finally, he can crown himself the real world heavyweight champion of Ring of Honor, and I'm stoked for it, dude. I got nothing wrong. I got nothing bad to say about Matt Taven winning the Ring of Honor World Championship here. I think he's money. I think he's really good in the ring. His mic skills are good. So the Kingdom prevails on the G1 Supercard here this evening. So, guys, your main event of the evening was Okada challenging for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Jay White with Gato. This match went 32 minutes and 33 seconds. And your new IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Okada, dude. I don't even know how many times he's won the title now, but at the same time, this was, again, just watching a 7-minute just highlight video. It seemed like a pretty standard, awesome New Japan professional wrestling match, you know. I can't really comment if it was better than their, Wrestle Kingdom match that they had earlier this year where Jay White had won. But Okada gets his win back here and regains the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, which he had lost at Dominion the year prior last year to Kenny Omega. So really short reign here for Jay White. Don't know where Jay White's going after this. Presumably, I mean, he's a main event star now. I mean, he's already a former IWGP Heavyweight Championship. But look at Naito, dude. I mean, Naito won it, had a very short reign here a couple years back. I mean, Naito won the G1. He went to challenge Okada, and he lost. He fucking lost. So I don't know if Jay White's going to get another run at the championship down the line here. I think a lot of people were I think we all knew Okada was going to win this match. But I think, again, you know, Jay White just winning the championship from fucking, just winning it here from Tanahashi, you know, a couple months ago. It's just like, really, guys? Really? All right, Gato. I guess I trust you. I trust you, motherfucker. But, yeah, the match went 32 minutes and 33 seconds and capped off an amazing night at Madison Square Garden, dude. Again, this show went about 4.5 hours. It's a long fucking show. It's a long show to be sitting there. You know, next time maybe I'll prepare a little bit better on my end. I don't know. I just got restless, dude. I just got really restless by 10 matches in, dude. I got 10 matches into that shit. And then by the Kota Ibushi match, I was just like, you know, I'm not even paying that much attention. Let's step away for a few, go get some dinner, and we'll watch this with new fucking eyes. Which I did get to watch that match, and I am glad. I am going to say that was my favorite match. But again, without seeing the ladder war match and the main event, those two possibly could have been better. But I'm going to go with Kota Ibushi and Tetsuya Naito as your match of the evening for the Intercontinental Championship, guys. Holy shit, dude. That was the G1 Supercard, dude. We're almost through WrestleMania weekend, guys. We are almost fucking through. So as you're listening to this, we have WrestleMania coming up in just mere hours, man. We got another... I'm not watching the pre-show, guys. The pre-show starts 2 o'clock local time here, West Coast. I got shit to do, man. I'm a fucking, I got shit to do, man. I can't spend 8 hours, dude. I was just saying, 4.5 hours. I was like, by 2 hour point, I was like, all right, I need a fucking break and shit, dude. But nonetheless here, 2.5 hours, I guess it was in. But nonetheless, dude, we will be back later this evening, late this evening, I should say, for a WrestleMania 35 post show. Hopefully it's a really good show. I mean, hopefully we come back tonight and we're like, dude, that was the best WrestleMania ever. You know what I mean? I really hope, we will be back, with positive feedback regarding WrestleMania. So again, I'm not covering the The post show itself, I'm not going to watch it, so I'm not going to watch the battle royals. I may or may not. It depends on where I'm at in the day. If I'm still doing shit, I got to cut it off at 4:00. We got to watch WrestleMania live, but I definitely will be back later this evening. I'm trying to think of anything else. Happy fucking birthday to the Totally Necessary Wrestling podcast. It just showed up on my Facebook page that it'd been 1 full year since we released the very first episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling podcast. So 75 fucking episodes as of right now, dude. Holy shit, that's a lot, dude. I know I mean, that's obviously more than, I mean, this weekend, dude, right now, we have like 4 fucking episodes that have come out this week just for this one podcast, dude. So to all of you people out there that have continually listened to this podcast weekly, for random wrestling information, guys, I fucking say thank you humbly. I say thank you to you on this Sunday morning, 1 year later, dude, since we released our first episodes, guys. So awesome, dude. This again was the Totally Necessary Wrestling podcast. Definitely, we already got our NXT TakeOver post show out. If you haven't listened to that, go check that out. If you haven't watched that show, go watch that show. That was such an amazing show. And we also have all of our regular week stuff. We had our preview for all of these shows that came out on Thursday, along also with the podcast that no one listens to. Just a quick shout out if you are listening. This coming week, we do got a brand new episode of the In the Mouth of Madness podcast that is dropping Wednesday. Dude, final episode for our John Carpenter retrospective, dude. And it's the podcast namesake. In the Mouth of Madness is our final John Carpenter movie that we are providing a riff track for. So that was a really, from what I remember when we recorded it, was a really fun time, dude. This is my favorite fucking podcast to record. So if you got a VCR player or a fucking Blu-ray player, a DVD player, or you get it from the fucking internet, Jeff, definitely get a copy of In the Mouth of Madness and join us this coming Wednesday for our brand new episode. All right, until later tonight, guys, I am Kevin Porter, and we will see you next time.